One fine morning in the month of May, an elegant young woman might have been seen riding a handsome sorrel mare along the flowery avenues of the Bois de Boulogne. Elegant, slim, slim young horsewoman, one fine morning in the month of May, a slim young horsewoman might have been seen riding a handsome sorrel mare along the flowery avenues of the Bois de Boulogne.
Grand, let me in.
Go away. I'm not here.
Grand, let me in. It's Rieux.
Go away, Rieux. I'm busy.
Bond, I have news. Terrible news. It's a matter of life and death.
Yes, yours.
Really, Grand. It's important. It's about your neighbor, Cottard. He's dead. And another thing, Grand. You were supposed to call me so that I could get here before he did it. It's in the plot. Now he's dead, it changes everything. What happened?
I forgot.
Forgot? That's not good enough. If Cottard dies, then the whole business about Albert trying to escape the city with his help can't happen. The author will be furious.
Author?
The author?
Who am I, if not an author?
I, Joseph Grand,
A lowly government clerk. Insignificant and ignored, slipping down the alleyways of Oran. Yet, I am an author. If I write with my pen, does the ink not flow? If I am published, do I not get invited to writers' festivals? If I am rejected, do I not go on the dole? And if I am wronged, do I not seek revenge? Damn it, Rieux! Have you found another way to annoy me? Yes, I know that you're meant to be the main character, but it's my play now. So, bugger off. I have a dream. To write a novel so good that when it arrives at the publishers in Paris, he will stand up, after having read it first, of course, and announce to his staff, "Gentlemen, hats off." They ask me how I know, is my novel any good? I of course reply, when I've finished the first line, I'll be satisfied. I've worked so long alone, worked my fingers to the bone, perfecting every word, every syllable and verb, to write the perfect tone. There are those unversed in prose who doubt my skill. Yet today, if they'll only go away, I'm writing still. And when to the publisher it flies, my friends will be surprised. They may choose to scoff, but as the wrapping's coming off, he'll say, "Gentlemen, hats off." after the break, of course. Gentlemen, hats off. There you go, Albert. Have another nibble. What's that you say? Another 200 deaths yesterday. That is sad. But still, less people to annoy me. Shouldn't I be out helping Dr. Rieux and the others fight the plague? Well, yes, Albert, I have thought about that. To help or not to help? Oh, bugger it. I'm more worried about that woman on the Bois de Boulogne. It's that horse, you see. I don't think you can have a handsome mare. Beautiful, perhaps. Pretty. That's too vague. I need something more concrete, more specific. A colour. A white sorrel mare. Brown? Black. A black sorrel mare. Yes? Oh. Monsieur Camus. What a pleasure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, well, yes, I am aware that you won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Oh, and other things. Hero of the French Resistance. Over 60 plays. But, well, Monsieur Camus, the thing is, despite your fame, don't you consider that by writing your novel, you've led to the death of thousands of people in Iran? Yes, well, of course, I understand that it's an allegory for phenomenal consciousness and the human condition. Yes, it deals with the rise of fascism and the role of the French resistance. But have you considered this? Until you started your intellectual exercise, there hadn't been a plague in Iran since 1678. Yes, well, of course I've considered going out and helping Rieux and his selfless heroes. But I've been thinking about your play. It seems to me that if, according to you, the human condition is a noble struggle in the face of inevitable defeat, then writing my novel is just as worthwhile as you going out and fighting the bloody plague. And another thing too, I reckon you only put that character in the play to sell a few more books to suburban housewives in their book clubs. Oh, that handsome Dr. Rieux. I wish he'd come and treat my hypertension. So, as far as I'm concerned, the play will continue on my terms, and there's nothing you can do about it. Goodbye. Yes? You again? Oh. Sorrel is a colour. Brown with no black. So I can't have a black sorrel mare? Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Camus. I'm much obliged. Bloody pest! That damn Camus! He's turned off the power. Oh, bugger! Shit! Ow! I sometimes wonder if it's all worth it. It's like kicking a football into outer space and waiting forever for it to come back. The artist inhabits a hidden world, a dense and complex universe of which those who admire our works see but a shadow. In that world, we toil and struggle. We tilt at windmills, we circle the sun, we die, and we live again. When I was a young man, I dreamt, as most young men do, of achieving great things. But my life had a bad start, and things were done that shouldn't have been done. By the time I reached my 20s, when most young men were hitting their stride, I was a pale shadow. My life has been a struggle to survive, let alone to create. But now, in the closing chapter of my life, my quest is to reinvent myself, to find the self that I could have been. In this little hexagon, the struggle continues. That's right, Albert. Have another crumb.
Yes? Ron, it's Rieux. I have good news.
What is it, Rieux?
The plague is over, and every single rat in the city has been destroyed.
Is that so?
Yes, so the plague can never spread again. Anyway, I've been invited to speak to the ladies in the book club down my street. Toodaloo.
So, the great contagion spread by that malicious hack, Camus, has run its course. It's fortunate, Albert, that I happen to be immune to the plague. Oh yes, it's true. It's all down to my ancestor, Ebenezer Grand, the sole survivor of the Great Plague of 1678. Because of him, you and I can be friends. But I'm afraid the time has come when we must part. Monsieur Albert Camus, 5 Rue Saint-Benoît, Saint-Germain-des-Prés, Paris. Boy! Boy, yes, you! 5 francs to take this box to the post office. Well, it's all over. Bit of an anticlimax, really. You know, the problem is, in the novel, my neighbour, Cottard, goes crazy and shoots his gun wildly out the window. I killed him off in Act 1. I've got an idea. Oh dear, it seems that I've accidentally shot Dr. Rieux. But don't worry, ladies, he's not hurt, it's only a flesh wound. Well, now there really is only one thing left to do. Well, Oran's fine, sun shines most of the time, and the feeling's laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but you know, I keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm Paris city born and raised, but now I'm lost between 2 shores. Oran's fine, but it ain't home, and Paris is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even a chair. Well, of course not, I don't think a bloody chair has ears. I am, I cried, I am, said I. See that clever inversion, the said and the I? That's rather nice, isn't it, really? Oh, I can't say why. Leaving me lonely still. Well, did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king? Then became one? But except for the names and a few other changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same. Well, except I never was a frog. I never became a king. Who wrote this drivel? And I am not a man who likes to swear. Well, I should bloody well think I don't like to swear. I'm a respectable citizen of Iran. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even a chair. I am, I cried. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Oh, Albert, I miss you. I'm sorry I put you in that box and sent you to Paris. And Mr. Camus, I'm sorry I gave you the plague. I didn't mean any harm. And who are you watching this trash? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry my father was a pedophile. I'm sorry my mother was an alcoholic. Oh, Albert, 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 Albert. I expect you're wondering what's happened to my novel. Well, in Camus' version, I start all over again. avoiding adjectives entirely. So perhaps something like this. One day, a girl rode a horse in the park. Bloody hell, sounds like Ernest Hemingway. Well, then I thought, what about the opposite? What if I get rid of the nouns? Something like this. Fine, dazzling, sunny, elegant, slim. Immature, girlish, handsome, black, sorrel. Floral, flowery, foresty, woody. Ye gads! Now it sounds like Virginia Woolf. Sentences a mile long. When have you read To the Lighthouse? You never get there, I tell you. You just dawdle around in that boat all day. No, I think I'll stick with something like this. One fine morning in the month of May, a slim young horsewoman might have been seen riding a black sorrel mare.